Well, we've been using Vail Williams on the Science Park for a very long time. So one of the things that's really good about working with them is that they have a knowledge of the history of the site, a knowledge of many of the tenants who've been here for many, many years, and all of that understanding of how the site works. So it feels much more like a partnership. The other thing about Vail Williams, which I find is incredibly valuable, is the number of different disciplines that are represented that we're able to use. So we have an on-site facilities management team provided by Vail Williams who look after every aspect of the estate. The rent is collected by the Vail Williams finance team, and then we use surveying people. It might be the agency staff. But perhaps the most important thing is that I have an account manager at Vail Williams whom I can always go to whatever the problem, and who has the ability to put you in touch with different parts of the organisation, which works really well for me as the landlord of such a big estate. Vail Williams were involved right at the start of the park. In fact, John Vail, who's one of the founding partners of Vail Williams, was also one of the early directors of the Science Park. Senior members of staff at Vail Williams have been involved as advisors to the Science Park management throughout its history. So that's a really important point. And I think the corporate knowledge that is carried within Vail Williams is vital to us. For a park that's been around for 30 years, there's an awful lot of information that is relevant today, but actually relates to things that have gone on in the history. And having access to the people who know that and who had the experience of going through some of those projects at the time is really helpful. Oh, I think the relationship with Vail Williams is very much a trusted partnership these days. Certainly we have two members of Vail Williams as part of our facilities team who are resident on site, and we certainly regard them as part of a seamless team. They're very much involved in the management of the estate and the decisions around the maintenance and operation. And that complements the rest of my team that are looking far more at the future strategy for the estate and also indeed the marketing and sales aspects of what we do. Part of the evolution of the Science Park over my tenure has been matched by the way that the service that Vail Williams provide has developed as well. I mean, when I first came, there wasn't an on-site facilities function. That's all come about during my time here. The Science Park has enjoyed extraordinary success. Actually, we remained very vibrant and very full throughout the recessionary years, which was unusual, I think, certainly on the South Coast. And a lot of that was down to the quality of management that was achieved, not just by my team, but very much by our partners in Vail Williams. So I think the complexity and the richness of the relationship reflects the very powerful way that as two organisations we've worked together. And the fact that we have a highly vibrant, very nearly full Science Park is a reflection of just how well that works.